Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel, and I'm here to talk about NASCAR news. Probably not going to be a long video, but yeah, I want to get the news in here regardless, because I didn't do one yesterday, so I thought I'd do one tonight here. So yeah, entry lists. No, let's get into this first. So the U.S. District Court judge in New York denied the motion by 2311/FRM to force NFL, NBA, and NHL to comply with subpoena for financial info. The reasoning: it's confidential commercial info, and disclosure would be harmful. Info not relevant to the case. Much of the league financial info already is public. I know Michael Jordan's the GOAT in professional basketball, but taking on NASCAR will not end well. The losing, I guess, just continues. I'm not NASCAR side, I just want to make this joke. The judge denied your motions, Denny. All of them. I just want to make that joke. I mean, I'm not going to lie. To be honest, I've lost all interest in this. Like, it seems just super petty at this point. And they also, I guess, just keep stacking up. I don't see a path for them to retain their charters at this point. Both sides have lost the plot completely, which means NASCAR wins, but do they really? Are they just going to run as open teams now? I'm just... Hopefully this thing ends soon, because I'm tired of seeing this. So all the brackets are busted after... I'm not calling Echo Park, fuck that. Atlanta. So, not a surprise, but NASCAR's bracket contest doesn't have any more of the perfect bracket anymore. Well, gee, I'm so surprised about that one. I like the bracket and season challenge tournament bracket. I'm not in favor of having a super speedway, a crapshoot, where the big ones happen as the first race. But other than that, I'm fine with the in-season tournament. I just want normal tracks and not a super speedway to kick it off. But yeah. So we'll go over the entry list for Chicago for Xfinity and Cup. The next truck racing until like July 20th, like 25th or something like that. So you'll be getting Xfinity and Cup entry list for the next few weeks. So, in the 9, SVG will be running the Xfinity race. He's going to own these scrubs. Or, I take that back, Connor Zilic, my favorite driver in Xfinity. Those two are going to own these scrubs out here. Connor Mosack in the 14, Jack Perkins in the 19. I didn't even know who the fuck this was. It's some Australian driver. Cass Grall in the 24, Austin Green in the 32. Preston Pardus in the 50, Thomas Anuzeta in the 70, Josh Bilicki in the 91. In case, it's 40 entries for 30 spots, by the way. And in case you're wondering if it does get rained out, in case it did, the 32 and 50 will go home. If, well, I just get rained out there for Cup. There's actually a D&Q. Wow. So 41 Cup cars for 40 spots. Will Brand will be in the 13, Austin Hill in the 33, Josh Bilicki in the 66, Corey Heim in the 67, and Catherine Legg in the 78. So there will be one D&Q. When was the last time we had a D&Q? Finally, someone's going to be sent home after qualifying. And if it does get rained out, just saying, if it does get rained out in any of these qualifying sessions, the 13 would go home. The 78 is actually the highest in owner's points among the open cars. So, that's if qualifying does get rained out, 13 car would go home with Will Brown. But when was the last time we actually had a D&Q for the Cup race? So, an extra detrimental, they wonder how cars are scored if they are knocked out on the same lap. It is by where they were at the end of the previous lap, laps completed in the least amount of time, and those cars didn't complete the lap, so whatever. And we'll go over the Cup schedule for this weekend, Xfinity and Cup. So obviously Saturday and Sunday, 10:30 on the CW app, Xfinity practice and qualifying, 1 p.m. on True TV. Cup practice and qualifying, 3:30 in the CW. Pre-race, and then 4:30 the Xfinity race. Stages 15, 15, and 20. I'll complain about this once again and going over this. So 1 p.m. on Sunday, TNT pre-race, and then 2 p.m. on TNT. Cup race 20, 25, and 30 your stage lanes. I don't know. I felt the races are too short for this weekend. Xfinity is literally 50 laps. And I know it's a street course, but it's not like it doesn't take that long. So it's kind of a short race, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure the cautions will take forever, because that's what NASCAR does best. But only 50 laps. They should have done like 65. And the Cup is 25, 20, 35, 45, and 55, 65, 75. That's 75 laps. I would have done 100 for the Cup, and either 75 or 80 for Xfinity. I felt the races are too short. But, yeah, in case anybody's wondering, there's a 50% chance of rain, thunderstorms. I think it's like 50%. But Lime Rock was supposed to have it, I think, so, and nothing happened. But the races are too short, for sure. That's the schedule there. So, this is on the DBC podcast. So, apparently Rick Ware Racing sale was rumored to have been over 100. Did it say 100 million? Yeah, 100 million. Dude, making $100 million investment and then choosing to keep Cody Ware as your sole driver is something. They committed Cody for 2026, which was going to be a gap year in a sense for them anyways, I guess. But they won't learn anything about what the cars need or get any valuable setup input having Cody there. Because, like, sure, he's a good super speedway guy. Like, he can run, like, the top 15 if all goes well. But besides that, he's just irrelevant everywhere else. At least he's not a wrecking ball anymore, but he's just so irrelevant. So, Redline Motorsports, which hopes to run a full-time effort in the NASCAR National Series in 2025, with the number 55 as partner with Alpha Prime and Brad Perez for NASCAR Chicago. Redline Motorsports Group includes Tristan Sumter, an IT sales technologist and real estate entrepreneur. Reverend Attorney Aaron McLeod, a prominent attorney in the Chicagoland area who also serves as a pastor in Evanston, Illinois. So, stuff right there. We'll see. See if this works out. So Brad Keselowski says it's basically to be determined on the third charter for RFK with the Rick Ware Racing sale. I don't know if they'll downsize in 2027. I don't know. Kyle Larson's not attempting the double in the future. He's not attempting the double in 2026. Maybe in the future, but I don't know. Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick are the only two drivers who haven't DNF'd, haven't recorded a DNF so far this season. Only two drivers. Which is interesting. So, Tony Bryant landed another high-profile sponsorship, this time from the restaurant entertainment brand Dave & Buster's. Deals includes sponsorship at Watkins Glen, exclusive meet and greets, custom merch, yada yada yada. You can go with this. Look, no disrespect to her, but she does get a lot of high-profile sponsors. But I guess she is a Victoria's Secret model too, so it gets exposure. I'm sure she's nice and all. I'm not gonna go in here and shit on her and yell and scream, cause she seems nice. She seems nice, but I don't know. She just runs like 30th every week. Like, I think this is it's good equipment. She runs like 30th, so. I mean, she's getting the sponsorship, so. Good for her. So, Denny Hamlin's former crew chief, Chris Gapehart, took on an added role with the Ty Gibbs' team in Atlanta. I think he's like the competition director. So, Apparently, Lime Rock done pretty good, even though the race was boring. I think it had a pretty good crowd. Chris Gabehart come off the box, said he's back in a familiar setting as an additional resource for Gibbs for the foreseeable future. Man, Grandpa trying to pull out all the stops here. I mean, they might as well try and get him into victory lane. I mean, hell, all the other Gibbs cars are locked in. You might as well do something. But yeah, that's really all the NASCAR news pretty much talk about here. So, yeah, till next time, I'm out.